Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the PK Scramble tournament. I'm Jay Tolmar, and joining me today is Sarah. How are you doing, Sarah?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
I convinced Sarah to join on comms at the absolute last second, so thank you, Sarah. I think our runners are ready to go, so we'll get them started off pretty soon. Might be a bit of a goofy, disorganized day. There are tornadoes about, and they're affecting like everyone who would comm or restream, except me and Sarah, who are like the second and third furthest away from all of that of anyone in the community, I think.
Maybe,
You'd be
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think you're second, and then I'm like far behind in third, and then of course Satake is very far away from the tornadoes. Yeah. So, let's see. Stream checking in. Tornadoes are possible. Yeah. Oh yeah. OX. I guess I should have said of the people doing tournament stuff. So yes, OX and Satake are both further away than us, which means that you are the third strongest racer, and we're off. So yeah, if anyone here is stumbling in and not familiar with PK Scramble, let us know. We'll give you the whole spiel. Otherwise, this is the danger bracket portion of the tournament. So these are all runners who have lost one match. So elimination is on the line. And otherwise, they'll go on further into the tournament. And the flags this week are... Shoot. It's bad items except in boxes. Boxes are unscaled items. NPC items are also unscaled. That dog has quite a palette on his background. That's not a flag, that's just an observation. And, God, what was the other thing? There's always two.
Less enemies as well. Half as much enemies as normal.
Half as much enemies. Thank you. What do you think about these flags,
Well,
Sarah?
I mean, we've just seen a, 5% spawn on Temple side. Well, it'd be even less than 5%, so we're still getting the enemies. Yeah.
In the one tournament that I actually ran in, they did 10% spawn at some point, and my opponent got so many fewer spawns than me because it's really swingy at that low level, and I got so salty. So this is a double elimination tournament. We had a bit of a qualifier to rank them, so it's a seeded double elimination. And yeah, so danger bracket is the people who have had one loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pebble. Defaults are 60%, so this is 30%. It's not 30% of Scramble, it's just 30%. So half of what everyone's used to, because of course everyone's used to Scramble, and suppressing their memories of vanilla. This one comes to spawn, right?
Yeah, so we've got Foresight and Saturn Valley. That's...
Oh.
I think...
Those are neither the ones that everyone's memeing about being common. Except for,
yeah.
of course, Foresight, this tournament has just been everywhere.
Yeah, there have been quite a few. Raine's going to Saturn Valley first, I think.
Interesting. Gonna get the meteorite check, I guess. I also didn't see what the meteorite was.
Oh, he's loot goblining. There's more presents here.
Oh, I kind of like it.
Makes sense with the good presents, yeah. He checked the present in Tracy's room as well. Got a copper bracelet for it, which is actually quite good this early.
Yeah, that's a really good start. Yeah, so when I was setting up these flags, I was kind of thinking, oh, if I set the spawn rate low, then it'll give you more ability to loot goblin, because you can like more safely wander around in fire springs or whatever.
Yeah, so, speaking of loot goblin, I think that's what Temple's planning here.
This is a good place to do it.
Yeah.
I would actually consider, like, if you just want a pile of loot, they have Mole Cave and Dusty Dunes, which is just tons and tons of treasure chests.
Yeah. I don't want to spend time like walking around the desert though.
That's fair. At least it's like a ring around it. Like you can get most of them with a pretty quick loop. I don't have it memorized when to stop though, so I wasn't doing the whole loop instead of stopping at the last present.
Yeah.
So, Miles pointing out that they have fly honey, which means that what Raine's doing will get us the fly honey full connection logic completely opens up thing. So yeah, this is gonna be a messy seed.
Yeah, and he's also got the Casey bat picked up in the treehouse. So that's kind of interesting. It's
Yeah,
I don't know,
as
don't know if
they
it's
both picked
good.
up bouquet pendants in different chests at the same time. That's great. I mean, early Casey Bat's good. Like, I moved
Yeah,
it down to I think minor league bat level where like the stats even out to tempt
I think
people.
that's about right. Yeah.
But yeah, going lower is better.
Ooh, trick yo-yo. Okay, that's way better. That's
Yeah, that's better than the Casey Bat. I think it'd be really cool if there was a way to like get yourself plus accuracy so you can have Casey strats.
yeah. The problem is Belcher's base has all these enemies that make you cry, so the
Oh
range
yeah,
accuracy is like literal 0. Yeah.
yeah. So the way that crying and nausea works is it subtracts 50% from your weapon hit rate. It doesn't divide by 2, it subtracts 50%. So if you have a normal weapon that is 15 out of 16, it becomes 7 out of 16. But if you
Oh,
have a
that's
yo-yo, which is 13 out of 16, it becomes 5 out of 16. And if you have a Casey Bat, which is 4 out of 16, it becomes negative 4 out of 16, which does not hit.
this is a rough start for both runners here. Temple
Oh, yeah.
takes a death. Raine's gonna be not too far behind.
I think, I don't know,
He
there was
could
like
do it
one
if he
hit
gets
for the
really
dog.
lucky.
It looks doable but sketchy. Like maybe an extra level will get them there, but
Yeah. The power shield is actually kind
a
of
problem.
ruining it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
then there's
Diamond
the
Dog
crying
has,
from Flash. Yeah.
I think Diamond Dog has 4 times as much HP as Carbon Dog. Might be 3 times, but something around there. So immediately getting through Carbon Dog is a good sign, but not quite everything.
Yeah, and the crying from Flash just ruined his offense completely.
Oh yeah. Ori in chat asking if this is Danger Bracket. It's going to be Danger Bracket all week. So we've got 4 matches this week. There's today, there's 2 tomorrow, and I believe the last one's on Saturday. And then we'll be back to everyone participating next week. Temple found the second OK pendant. Cannot wear it. Only can wear 1 pendant. Don't know why.
Unfortunately.
And I can wear 2 pendants. Just watch me. Looks like double from what Pebble's saying. So, yeah. Not as bad. Though it does sound like Pebble licked Carbon Dog, which I wouldn't recommend. Tastes like spicy hot dogs. I guess that would be fine. I don't know. If it tastes like wet dog, it'd be bad, but probably not that wet. It's just like a warm dog.
I think Arcade is out of scale as well. That Pogo Punk just tanked a hit from the Casey bat.
That's a little
So they
spooky.
have like more than 200 HP. So I think it's mines at this point.
Told you, you should go to mines. It's got lots of items. Yeah, one of the things with unscaled items is it does make it a lot harder to figure out like where to go. And they got a very open start, and also doing fly honey right away with one of the cities as access also makes it even more open. So yeah, it's gonna be a confusing seed.
I think Temple might have a chance here. The Trick Yo-Yo is a much better weapon than Casey bat.
Yeah, can't disagree. Still pretty low hit rate if Temple also gets flashed.
Yeah. Yeah, and because of the deshuffled boss RNG, it will be using Flash like turn 2 or 3, I think. But you can at least hit an enemy while crying with a yo-yo. It's not completely impossible like the Casey bat.
Right. It's just low. It's like 1 in 3, a little less than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
But-
if he makes it through here. It looks close.
Yeah, it looks like Bash it out. Oh, he did.
Yeah, there we go.
There were a good few misses in there, so it wasn't even luck. It was just the right amount of levels.
Yeah, not actually that tanky of a boss, it looks like.
Like Pebble figured out, it's only 2x, so, you know, if you beat Carbon Dog and you think you can do that again 2 more times, then there you go. I think Diamond Dog's a little less threatening than Carbon Dog in terms of, like, attacks it has and stuff. At least in Scramble. Like, Carbon Dog, of course, has Flash, but your Flash isn't gonna kill you unless you're real deep into the seed.
Yeah, I think the fire is probably the most threatening thing in Scramble, at least.
Yeah, it has the thing where it says a fiery, fanged, ferocious bite, which I think is just the it's either 3x or 4x, like a strong physical or a rushed and intertwined with you. I don't remember what I set it to, because it needed a downscale, like a unique attack that only Carbon Dog had, and I couldn't be bothered. Oh, Raine just beat Mani Mani. And Temple is finding all sorts of things in Dalam. I'm gonna bet that it checks all the chests in here. It's actually pretty quick to get them all.
Yeah, and there's like 4 or 5 more.
I never counted them. I just know that you don't check the house on the right. Oh, no, Temple's not doing it.
Oh, he's just going to get the teleport.
It also makes sense to do that.
And I missed what Raine got from Moonside. Looks like he's heading to mines though, so
I thought I saw it,
quite.
I don't remember it at all.
Not confident going back to Belch base yet.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge when you can get to go back to places, especially early on. It is less than it seems, because like every level that you get at the start is a huge portion of extra power.
Yeah.
Every item is a huge portion of extra power. So yeah, when you run into like the sharks and they're hitting you for 60 and you have 45 HP, that might seem like, oh, they're incredibly far out of scale and never come back here, but that's like 3 levels. You can do that pretty soon.
He got meteorite piece.
We're almost ready to beat the seed, except for the lack of sanctuaries in Paula and everything else.
Yeah, but we're basically there at this point.
Basically, yeah. It's kind of funny when you have these fly honey seeds. It does open up like 3 sanctuary access. Oh, 1 sanctuary access and 2 like you can immediately get a sanctuaries, and then you need 1 third one outside of Eagleland or in Happy Happy.
Yeah,
so
clearing the
last
ghost out the tunnel. It opens up so much of the game.
Yeah. There's Karakia. Yeah, so there are a lot of places that can get sanctuary accesses out of this, actually. So Pencil Eraser, Signed Banana, Key to the Shack, and to this Carrot Key, and Bubblegum. Those are all, we'll just give them a sanctuary. So it's opened up a ton, and there's a ton of ways that it could lead them forward.
Yeah. Yeah, now Raine's going back for his second try. Probably will be okay with the extra levels. Temple gets to see his second kid check already, which is pretty huge at this point.
Yeah, it's a nice early second kid. And Temple like instantly gets the say no to the bus. Very nice. It's like there for a frame. The key is to remember to stop at 3 and also to remember that this bus is glitched. So you need to exit and enter that doorway. It's a very funny glitch, and I have no idea where it comes from, so I'm not going to fix it.
I didn't even know there was one.
Oh yeah, watch on Temple side right when the bus stops. It's going to do something pretty strange. Chargos, I think you only can do one of those per race. But this one sounds a lot easier than your other option.
Oh.
Yeah.
How have I never seen that before?
I don't know. Temple remembers the rules of this weird glitch. You have to, do that because for some reason it doesn't count her as going in. And hopefully Raine
That's
knows
really
that too. If Raine's taking the bus.
Okay, nice. Raine got through. I was kind of worried that was going to be a big wall this early.
Oh yeah, it would stink if one of them got stuck behind a boss and the other didn't. Oh, and
Yeah,
we've got Jeff.
I think he picked up the trick yo-yo as well.
Pretty tricky. There's that Galam teleport, so range we catching up pretty quick. Just has the bus ride really.
Yeah.
What was oh, it was Winters off of the meditation teleport. So I guess that is a few things ahead that Temple has.
Yeah. Temple hasn't checked what the mines item is, so that's a bit of something for Raine.
Makes sense. Do you remember what the mines item was?
Tiny ruby, so not going to be useful for a while, if ever.
Yeah, that's also like you don't know what the item is because it just turns into a different item.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Like once you have it as an option, then you're like, I still don't know if this is useful.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's not too many checks like that in Earthbound. Having like one, just yes, this item just turns straight into another item quickly is fine. I guess Stonehenge is kind of like a huge one item to one item plus a dungeon kind of thing as well. But that one's rare.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Raine's already done too. Good, we don't have to check if Raine knows about this weird glitch. I'd feel so bad if someone like.
Oh, he's not even taking the bus. He's just walking in.
Yeah, it's like 1 second faster to walk, or to bus than to walk. And I don't even know if it is from Dusty Dunes. So.
Yeah. Walking in takes you past the present at the entrance, though.
Oh, there you go. Right, and tent down for Temple. Tentable. World record boogie %. Key to the shack.
So that's already like 3 sanctuaries?
Yeah, it is. Had to remember that they had Milky Well already. In the middle of the sentence, I had to remember what Milky Well is called. I always get Milky Well and Rainy Circle mixed up. The damp ones.
Yeah.
I like this move from Temple of just teleporting from Tucson to Tucson. I've never timed that, but if it is good and it looks good, then it's definitely faster than the bus.
It should be way faster. Like, that walk from the south part of Tucson is so long.
Oh yeah, Tucson's really, really big.
Yeah. And you just never go down there because...
There's one present. You get one present.
Yeah. It's always funny to me, like in vanilla it's a skip sandwich. You walk all the way down there and then you can use the skip to walk back up.
Oh, you wasted all the time going down here? Would you like a quicker way to get out of this silly dead end? And nobody checks any of the presents in Tucson. There's that and there's one in Paul's room. It's like both of those are real out of the way.
Yeah.
There's 2 NPC items though, and I hear that you check those.
There's 3. There's Orange Kid as well.
Oh, there's Orange Kid. Of course, I forgot about Orange Kid.
And yeah, I think they're all good.
Yeah, I should patch up Orange Kid so you can more consistently get his item. He doesn't do anything if you go to Happy Happy first.
Yeah, he just stands outside.
Yeah, I have no idea which flag exactly does that. Key to the cabin. Well, that's very useful if they can get over there. And if they can get over there, that's going to be their fourth sank. So, looking like a zoomy seed.
Oh, Temple's got a teleport over there from somewhere.
Wow, I didn't notice that. That means Temples has all the sanctuary accesses, and it's interesting that he's doing this before the cabin kid. But
Oh,
if
is
that's
that
all in the
Delam?
cabin, then that's just go mode.
Yeah. I mean, I think it probably is. She's either there or in Monotoli Tower.
Right. And this seed has been short enough that like having an extra kid check and then having to go do Monotoli on top of it is like within reason. That's not going to be re-rolled from safe end boss levels or anything like that.
Yeah. No, there
That's
she is.
Paula. Wait, if Happy Happy was Delam teleport, then what was Winter's? Was that Cave of the Past?
Oh, yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Alright, well, Tumble can safely teleport out of this. No need to come back here unless you want to loot the presence in that region for some reason.
So Temple's in go mode without doing
for
the
Temple.
arcade, so
That's something. And Softenham noticed
I don't
that
know
Temple
what-
got Gum, which I think is 5 sank access. I
yeah.
don't know if Tessie Ride is faster than Gygus, but I assume they're low enough level that you might want to just do that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely safer.
Yeah.
And you get to ride Tessie.
You get to ride Tessie, who's a majestic creature. And there's a bear on screen. Bear.
Yeah,
This is
and,
really kind of coming up Temple. Raine's done a few checks that didn't really pan out at this point.
yeah, Raine didn't get the teleport to Happy Happy as well. He's got the pencil eraser instead, so he's gonna have to walk through PRV, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Just unfortunate the order that he's done the checks here.
Yeah, and if that came off of meditation sequence, you can easily see him putting that off. Oh, Raine also knows this little teleport trick. I know that I used to, but I definitely forgot about it. Electrospectre.
That's kind of
You can paralyze Electrospectre?
yeah.
And I assume you can, because Temple's trying.
No idea.
Thunder? Electrical jolt attack only does 20 damage.
Yeah,
Wow. I guess it might be weak.
yeah. I can never remember if it's like a PSI thunder or like a crashing boom bang type attack, because that matters when you're trying to paralyze it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has crashing boom bangs. And,
Yeah,
or electrical shock attacks, which is the rarer, like, crashing boom bang option. You cannot paralyze Electrospectre.
yeah. It's that family.
And welcome back anyone who's on ad break. We have Temple is doing the Lilliput Steps boss, and Raine unfortunately did different checks, got the pencil eraser instead of a teleport to Happy Happy. It's going to be at a disadvantage here.
Yeah, but both of them are in go mode now, I believe.
Yeah, and Temple has 5 sank access, so options abound.
Yeah, and Raine
So-
will soon.
Right. The go mode comes off of Paula in the cabin.
Yeah, and she
So-
also gives you the pack of bubblegum, right?
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
So Temple did not do Peaceful West Valley, had a teleport over it. So one thing that could come in Raine's favor is if any of these items happen to just be like crazy good. Max item level is only 35, so they might not be. It looks like Raine's not even checking. So yeah, no advantage available if you don't check them. Probably wise not to.
Yeah. They are kind of low on repel sandwiches.
Hmm.
I think they only have one each.
That sounds like even more reason to go to Magic Ant. Though low spawns kind of helps with that as well.
Oh
If
yeah,
you-
that's true.
If you do want to try to walk through Cave of the Past, 30% spawn rates is, well, it's going to be about 30% as the actual end result, because that place is terrible. I think they're like 87% on all those plates. It's way too high, and there's way too many of them.
Yeah, it's horrible. And the enemies are the worst as well.
Yeah, literally the worst. Well, there's contenders in other places. But overall, yes.
I don't think any of them beat Ghost of Starman.
There's loaded dice.
Yeah.
And Evil Eye, of course, doesn't really count in Scramble, doesn't show up. But Evil Eye is really nasty, actually, especially in Scramble. At high levels, starts using... Actually, wait, that's in Vinland too. It uses Paralysis Omega and Hypnosis Omega. Maybe Brain Shop
Oh, yeah,
Omega
that's-
too, I don't remember. There's a bunch of those. Temple's mean is B. Temple.
B.
That is barely better than just typing A. I can Diamond Eyes as well. Yeah, I is a great enemy. Should find a way to...
Yeah.
I could just put that into the initial on it climb enemies, you know, because everyone misses out on the eye.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
It wouldn't actually be that bad, because, like, it would be scaled down to Paralysis Epsilon, which is nothing. But... yeah.
Oh, Temple trying to stutter past these slugs. Too much
slugs
lag.
are- Oh yeah, that would definitely throw off. You're not used to having 4 kids in Giant Step of all places.
Yeah. They look fairly high scaled as well. I think this is probably like third snag.
One of them just survived Fire Beta and a Thunder. So yeah, those are some tanky slugs.
Yeah. It could even be fifth.
Oh yeah, it's on the table for something to be 5th sank, because
Yeah.
Temple has 5 sank access, and they haven't even checked everything. Like, it's possible there's some other thing. I'm not actually sure. Oh, it's Pack of Bubblegum, I think, has to be the... Oh wait, no, this Pack of Bubblegum and Everdread are both things nobody's checked that could lead to more progression.
Yeah.
And a picnic,
Picnic
lunch.
lunch.
I could go for a
Just
picnic
hoping,
lunch.
hoping for a repel.
Yeah, I saw that box and I was like, oh, that's definitely a repel. I was like, why do I think that's a repel? It looks like every other one of these boxes.
I always get a little bit excited when I see one.
Yeah, makes sense. It's kind of funny when that flag first came out that does the present changes. A whole bunch of people like started, oh, I'm just never going to check the food boxes. Why don't I have any repels? And then they're just like, oh, I need to always check them.
Yeah, those are the best ones. Those are the always checks.
Yeah, I think the most conditional ones might actually be the clean treasure chest looking ones, because you really need those until you don't. Alright, I guess there's enough repel sandwiches you don't need anymore, but nobody ever hits that number.
No, you can always use more.
Yeah, unless you find one like on your trip to Guy, I guess, and you already have your number. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Oh. And today we found out that Red 13 just doesn't like gross out humor. Thanks, Red 13. I think we'll have to ask Raine that after the match. I don't know off the top of my head, Crimson.
I mean, probably.
Alright, and we find out that the zombie paper is a holy scripture, so that's good to know.
Yeah, we're probably weren't going to be doing that anyway.
No, probably not. It would require a key item we don't need, and we're also in go mode.
Yeah.
It does look like Temple is checking this fight. Temple's in go mode, so that's a little surprising to me. And welcoming everyone from Sharpless's stream. If you need an explanation of Pika Scramble or this tournament, let us know, and we'll do it. We have a really early go mode, and both runners are just kind of plowing through sanctuaries right now.
Yeah, I wonder what Temple's looking for here. He has got the 5 sanctuaries access, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused too. If he just really wanted to fight an ant, looks like
That's
a pretty
fair.
tanky ant. Is it? Yeah, it was a good collection of sanctuaries too. I don't really.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
5 of them. Only one of them kind of stunk, which is the Rainy Circle. I mean, I guess Milky Well stinks too, but like 30% spawn rate, and also nobody like skips Milky Well just because it's an annoying dungeon.
yeah. And I mean, they already got through Belch Base, which is like half of the stink.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's find
I
out what this
mean,
item is.
signed banana would be nice, but
Oh, it's a monkey invitation. I don't think Temple even has the pencil eraser, so that's useless.
I think he did arcade but didn't pick it up.
Oh. Alright. Temple did manage to find something on the shopping trip. So all items are low scale on this week's flags, but shops are going to be bad because of it. The presents have the mitigating factor of being unscaled. I guess I was deep enough to have an okay pendant, so that's useful. And Temple's still burning on more checks. And I'm always ready for a Deep Darkness Monkey Cave Seed. Put it in Winters too. Just go to all the places with monkeys.
Monkey percent?
That sounds good. How many percent? What percentage of the monkeys have we seen today?
Not many.
Yeah, Temple briefly went to Winters, and I guess they both walked past the monkey cave. Oh, Temple needed the meteorite piece. That was the missing piece of the meteor.
Oh, because he didn't have Winter's access either.
Oh, okay. That makes some sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of hard to keep track of 2 of these.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm not really trying that hard. Like, I'm not writing notes or anything.
I feel like writing notes would make it worse. You'd just have less time to look at the screen.
If you had like the tracker printed out, I don't know why you wouldn't just use a tracker at that point, but just cross things off. Looks like Temple is heading. Oh no, Temple's gonna go do more sanctuaries. I've lost track of how many he's actually finished.
Like 2, I think. But yeah, both just in cleanup mode now.
Yeah. I guess we were wrong about them being go mode before. I didn't realize that Temple didn't have meteorite piece.
Yeah. I think Raine was in go mode though, just a slightly slower one.
Right. Slow mode. Fair. That was a real close to not a red swirl. I think that was like 1 pixel away.
Yeah. Real close to having a bear join the fight as well.
Yeah, I thought that bear was gonna make it there.
It's like a couple pixels away.
Alright, Temple finds out that this is useless.
Yeah, Temple's still doing checks.
Yeah, I thought Temple had go mode ages ago, and now I'm not confident to say that he doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, he could have missed something, we could have missed something.
Yeah.
I have no idea at this
Oh, there's
point.
We missed that he didn't
Yeah.
have the okay, that was Raine. Okay.
That's what we missed.
Gonna do. He's thinking about doing Tessie Ride, decides not to.
Yeah. If you're gonna go for five sank, you should probably do it now, so I think he might be just going for Gygas.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh,
Or
or he's picking up the pencil eraser so he doesn't have to do Brick Road.
that's wise. I would make a mistake like that. I also didn't realize we had the option of pencil eraser already. So this means we could do Monkey Cave, which of course is a great idea. Gonna lead to the secret extra easy ninth sank. So you should just do it.
Let's just get a random Lost Underworld teleport.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things in there. You could get Lost Underworld teleport. You could get Magnet Hill. Be ready for a 7 sank.
Yeah, I don't think that's faster to teleport all the way to Onett and back.
Oh, that's a fair point.
It's not that long of a dungeon.
It depends on if you have one of those seeds where the worthless protoplasm just has a billion health. Which this one probably does. Maybe not enough health to make that make sense. And here's Tessie. Get your Tessies out. Everyone loves a Tessie. Derek is the fastest Tessie. Enjoy being pinned. 1 minute. Yeah, you see the Tessie coming, you can start spamming them ahead of time. That's using your noodle.
The restreamer advantage.
Oh yeah, I suppose Derek is cheating as well. I don't even know where Raine found that clumsy.
It's a tent.
Tent.
The
Raine's
clumsy
also
tent.
getting a... Literally took twice as long to finish Boogie Percent and is still way under world record. I like this pink water that Tessie's is wading through. Very, like, moody.
Yeah. Goes well with the Tessie. Nice color scheme.
Yeah. I haven't randomized the palette on Tessie. I'm sure they would all be majestic and glorious, though.
Oh, that'd be great.
I was thinking it'd be funny to, like, give Tessie random facial expressions and hats and stuff, but I haven't sat down and done a ton of those.
I mean, it's kind of a lot of work for a dumb joke.
I mean, this is PK Scramble. Sometimes that's what it is. Yeah, if a bunch of people submit me nice Tessies with hats, I will make that a thing.
Just outsource the hats.
Outsource the hats. Troll face would be funny. Lots of other things. Googly eyes is a great idea. Alright, and we're both in caves. Yeah, so everyone in chat, please, please draw Tessie in a hat. Please obey the palette limits, and yeah.
If I think of a funny hat, I probably will actually.
A little party hat, cowboy hat, bowler hat, top hat. It'd also be kind of funny if you just had like super realistic Tessie in there.
Photoshop beast.
Photoshop beast. Like Photoshop Flowey from Undertale. We don't have the technical ability to do that. Please do not submit anything that the SNES can't handle, let alone... Or please don't submit anything that the Earthbound engine can't handle, either. Lapras beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and Raine is actually first to absorb the power of the land, I think.
Yeah, he was actually less far behind than we thought, if he's behind at all, because Temple hadn't done some checks that we'd missed.
Yeah, all the stuff that we thought Temple was ahead by was just stuff that we kind of gave him credit for that Raine had already done.
Yeah.
Looks like Raine's going for 5 sank. So, yeah. Should be We'll get some nice conversions. We should be able to figure out who was ahead all along soon.
Yeah. I think it might actually be Raine. He took that death early, but I think he's managed to make it back.
I don't know how many Sanctuary's Temple's done, actually. 3.
But that wasn't 4, so...
Yeah, it's gotta be 3, because I don't think it's 2. And like you said, that's definitely not 4. Yeah, I think Raine's ahead. This cutscene is slow. It's a whole minute. By the way, we have time for more testing emotes. Speaking of sub-sprites, chat's mentioning, did you know that the Earthbound engine has the same sprite system as Kirby Superstar? So it has like all sorts of sprite stuff available, it's just not using.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not that I would know how to invoke that stuff. Range Revenge, I really like your little dancing Tessie. Great choice. Oh, and Temple has completed the other bogey percent, also way ahead of schedule.
Yeah. Well, if bogey percent is you end the timer when you pick up the fly honey, so this was a really fast bogey percent by that.
Oh, that's right. Temple's completed all 3 bogey percents, so there you go. Maybe that's the Scramble bogey percent, is you have to beat Tent Boss, get the fly honey, and beat Boogie Tent. That might actually be like the same average time as an actual bogey percent, with a very high variance.
Yeah, it was a fast seed for it this time.
Derek, I actually have no idea what Scramble Boogie would look like, so unfortunately no. It's just like beat Tent Boss is...
I think that's just 2 sank.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Scramble's already the same... Scramble's already the same length as Boogie Percent, and they're both about an hour. So... Well, that is a strong crocodile.
Yeah, it's beefy.
And I know it says literally that on the tin, but they're like one-shot pins.
I think this was 5th sank when Temple came here.
That makes sense. Crocky, that's a crike, says Chargles.
Yeah, I don't think Temple checked.
A fascinating idea.
I don't think Temple checked the Apple Kids mouse item. Like, if that's signed banana, then we could go for a 6 sank here.
Well, that'd be exciting. Since I'm going for 5 sank, then that really would be the only thing useful, is more sanctuary access. Because the only other post-logic item that's useful is Franklin Badge, and they're not doing Gygus.
Yeah. Well, we know that that's zombie paper, so...
Oh, you're right. Wait. Oh, that's not what I meant. I just meant it's useful to have that item for its combat effects.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Temple learned how to teleport to Magic Hand. I guess Temple's in the lead.
Slightly. I mean, as soon as Raine gets through this fight, he's in the same position.
Yeah, just have to figure out how much more rat there's left.
It's a lot of rat to go.
That's a lot of rat. It's a big rat. Of doom.
I would probably just have thrown the BBR at this.
Yeah, when
there we go.
I kind of like saving the BBR for the Magic Camp boss too, though. Like, it can be higher scale than this. And unlike Gygus, it's not very likely that you're gonna just never be able to use it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
we have
Temple is
already seen Clumsy Robot as well.
Yeah, you're right. Heavily Armed Pokies also doesn't really take damage from it. Like, I know that that's a strap, but it doesn't work that well on him. So yeah, we're into Magicant. Everyone, please get your Magicant boss guesses in. I think it's gonna be Frankenstein. How about you?
I'm gonna go with Carpenter.
Car painter, the guy who paints cars. Vanilla. That would be mean.
Ooh.
Yeah, the
Speaking of mean,
the outside of Stonehenge enemies are very nasty. I actually nerfed cave boys. They could be worse.
ooh, vanilla so far in Magicant.
Vanilla Kraken. Oh, and Temple got tailed by Kraken. I might give Raine a little bit of time to catch up, though I think this cave boy fight's really giving him business.
Oh, and you can't run away as well because they're the really fast cave boys.
Yeah, cave boys are very, very fast. And you can't forfeit because you can run away.
You can take a death though. I think
You
that's
can take it whether you want to or
that's
not.
the way out here.
Yeah, that's the strat. I think Raine was probably going to go check that Apple Mouse item, but we're not going to find that out until the spoiler log, if anyone even looks. But there you go. That's a full heal for Raine, ready to go fight this boss. And if this mole gives Temple the business, then Raine still has it. But it is just a mole.
Yeah, and he has paralysis, so that's GG.
GG mole. Yeah, he probably got a lot of health, but it is just a mole.
Yeah. Temple picked up some decent weapons. It shouldn't take too long.
Yeah. Freeze doesn't work on them, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would just auto fight at this point.
Oh, it's got life of health with her. Yeah, this is gonna be stall through the mole. Raine's motoring along. Gonna have to get past these spiral enemies. That looks like it'll take a while. I don't know about auto-fighting the molecules. Raine's backed off with that idea. Oh yeah, there's always the chance that you run out of PP fighting a Magicant boss. Though there is a guaranteed PP restoration item in the shop. So, you know, if you take a second, you can avoid that fate.
Oh no, the molecules. They can concentrate.
Yeah, you've been in that fight too long and the molecules concentrate. And they have nasty stuff. All the can't concentrate enemies are pretty mean if they get to do.
Yeah, they just
slugs
go,
aren't that bad.
they go from just doing nothing to actually really terrifying.
Yeah. Raine's on the way through the sea. Who's the boss gonna be? We already know, but Raine doesn't. Oh, just barely dodges that Kraken.
That was a really close
Also,
one.
Temple's mole has offense up at Mega. That's great. All right, they're on the same boss. And Temple has beat it. All right. Well, GG Temple. Get your GGs in chat.
Yeah, I think Raine had a bit of a better Magicant. He managed to close a lot of distance.
Yeah, I just really zoomed right through there, but was behind going up into it. Let me see if I can invite someone in. Where is that room?
Yeah, Raine not going for paralysis, he's just throwing rockins at it instead.
That's kind of interesting. How much damage is it doing?
I mean, it's quite a bit.
Docked away to join in on admin and cannot see the fight.
Yeah, but this mole fight is taking quite a while anyway.
a lot of mole.
It's a lot of health.
GG Sarah, apparently, says someone in the chat, so good job.
Oh, thank you.
How'd I get a GG, huh?
GG, Toma.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It is a good game, isn't it? Okay. Now that I've baited that everyone's gonna be.
Oh, gross.
that was a-
Mondomo has power shield bait or psychic shield beta.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, not paralyzing him. It's not seeming to be. Was it the psychic shield? Didn't realize it was psychic power shield.
Yeah.
Alright, GG Raine.
Thanks.
Well fought.
Thanks.
GG.
I like how you showed up in here before Temple. You win this race.
I don't think this is what matters.
Yeah. That was a close
yeah.
speed. Well fought. Temple's a tough opponent.
What did he not die? Is that the difference?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, alright, I knew it. I knew when I died to Carvin Dog at Belch's base, I was like, alright, that's probably it.
Yeah, that's about the length of the gap between them. You were really zooming along, catching up. Like you did Magic Hand faster than him. Well fought.
Yeah, you managed to skip a few checks as
I
well.
like how you showed up in here before Temple. Though you also did Peace Valley, which Temple managed to skip, so that also probably put you down a lot.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah, that
it's a long walk.
What was that teleport? Was it a meditation sequence?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We got a echo in chat. Raine, could you mute your stream?
Sorry, yes.
Or mute us on stream, or however that works. All right. Well, we're gonna have another match in about 5 minutes. So stay tuned. Let's go check who that's gonna be. That's Javanator versus Unknown 47. It's a match I'm excited about, but I'm gonna have to dip out. We'll have new commentators for you in just a bit. So yeah, everyone just stay tuned, stay chill, stay cool. Stay so chill that you are cool. That's always advice that someone could say if they're just filling and letting their mouth say whatever it says. Any final thoughts, Raine and Sarah?
Great tournament. Fantastic opponents. Good luck to everyone who's still in it. I'm gonna take my losing condition, whatever horrible thing Choggles thinks up.
He said two different ones, which you either can complete a Pokey's Choice tonight or have some Arby's.
Oh, I'm getting some Arby's. That sounds good. Thanks, everybody. This was a great tournament. It's a really fun event. It's the first time I've ever done a Scramble, so I really appreciate how well all this went. Appreciate all the work you put in.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. It's been fun having you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna dip out, and we'll have the other comms in shortly.
Later, everybody.